Hello. I feel like I left you on a bit of a cliffhanger last week when obviously everything happened with the house, and yeah, it kind of just happened very quickly, so I thought we could have a little bit of a catch up. I'm actually going to go and meet a friend today. It is Liv, who a lot of you will know already. She has a YouTube channel and she also is on Instagram and stuff, and we have been chatting online for like 5 years, so it's wild. I've actually only met her in real life maybe like 5 times, but I feel like she's one of my closest friends. It's so crazy. But it is a school day and both my kids are in like school / childcare. Her little boy Arlo is also in school, so I'm going to drive down to her. It takes like a while, not gonna lie, it takes a little while, but then we're gonna have like 3 hours together until she's got to go off and do the school run, and I've got to come back and do my school run as well. But my mum is going to be on hand just in case I don't get back in time, so fingers crossed there's not going to be any like rushing around or anything like that. But yeah, throughout this vlog I am going to update you on house stuff as it is going. There's a little bit of complications just because I am self-employed, and with mortgages and stuff it's just being a bit crazy. But the gist of it is we had an offer on our house, we accepted that offer, and we also found a house that we really love. To be honest, we found that house ages ago and we really loved it ages ago, but we just weren't in a position to put a proper offer in because obviously our house hadn't sold. The house got sold and then became available again, and then we put our offer back in and we're in a position to proceed. So she accepted our offer. We have now instructed solicitors. I'm having mortgage appointments, sorting all of the self-employed shenanigans out, talking about surveys and all that stuff. We figured out how much everything's actually going to cost, like in terms of solicitors' fees and like how much we have to pay the estate agent based on how much obviously we sold the house for, stamp duty, the rest of it. Like we figured everything out, and it is a hefty amount. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it is pretty expensive, but it's what it is. That's moving house for you. So yeah, that's our situation. It's all very exciting. I'm not getting my hopes up too much because I know that this could all fall through. Anyone could pull out at any moment. No one's put any money down yet. And so that's the scary part. I very much want to wait until the people buying our house have like instructed their solicitors and like paid that initial fee. So they're like invested before we do that, because if they pull out, the whole thing crumbles. And then with the lady that we are buying the house off, she needs to find, like, she's just looking to downsize basically, but to a new build, so obviously there's not going to be any chain. So once she's found somewhere chain complete, and then yeah, we can all press go and everything. So that's the situation. It's all so exciting, so happy. Honestly, the house is like, oh, I just can't believe that we're going to live in a house like that, or we could potentially live in a house like that. But for now I need to hit the road, go to Liv's, and I will catch up with you very soon. It just follows you around. I love it. How cool is that? I'm just showing Liv the new camera, and I was just showing her the tracking feature.
So cool. I need one.
How cool is it? Like, I know I'm still just getting used to it. This is only like, I started using it in halfway through last vlog, and then this is the first vlog that I'm actually using it for the whole video.
It literally tracks you.
Right,
it's
not on at the moment. Let me just do it. So I start it. Liv, it's gonna track you. Right, it's tracking Liv. I'm just holding it. It's just following her around.
That is so good.
It's so cool. Oh, you're high. There you go.
I love it.
Honestly, I absolutely love this camera. Now it's not. It's just gonna go over to her because it's tracking her.
Let me tell you, you could be cleaning. You could be doing what
I know. I genuinely love this, and it's so small. Like, this is the case for. Oh wait, no. This is the case for it. So that's how small the camera is. Yeah. It's so right. Hold on. Let me untrack you because this is annoying. Oh, I can just do this manually. You can just, oh yeah, you can just do this as well. You can like go up, down, round.
Oh I've never seen anything like it.
I just love it, like genuinely love it.
So
like, it's quite wide angle, and then you can go in like this. Right, hello. There we go. I'm looking at Liv's shutters now. There we go. Liv's lovely sofa. This is like the sofa of dreams. Oh, sorry. It's the sofa of dreams, and then through here. There we go. No, I won't. And then Liv's beautiful kitchen. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. And then the garden. She's done such a good job in the garden. Like, I cannot believe the transformation out here. You need to come back to YouTube. Everyone comment if you want Liv to come back to YouTube. Like, we all do, clearly. Right, so Liv's brought us to this Treetop cafe, is it? And treated me to a J2O, and we're going to get some lunch and have a little chat. This is really cute here. It's really nice. I'd love to have something like this on my doorstep.
Yeah, can you see why I come here a lot?
Yeah.
It's weird though, because I miss come in here with him. Like now he's at school.
Aww.
I just feel like, I don't know if it's sad that
Oh,
I can't do things like this with him anymore. But obviously
you can
on the weekends and
yeah,
stuff,
and in
but,
half term. Half term's literally around the corner.
Yeah.
Half term, and then you'll. But trust me, in the 6 weeks holidays, you'll be like, oh my gosh.
I know. It's just like the adjustment, isn't it? Because you're with them so much. Like he went to nursery, like 2 afternoons a week.
Yeah.
And then now it's like he's gone.
I know. I
And
completely
it's like just
understand.
I mean, it's nice, like to be able to get things done, but at the same time, it's just like a shock.
Yeah,
isn't it?
I know. I completely relate.
Yeah.
Like,
and it's like you'll never get that back again.
I know. I feel like with the boys, like obviously they are both quite. Like they're boisterous boys, like like they need a lot of entertaining. Yeah, they need a lot of entertaining. They need a lot of running around, and then obviously that is like hard work, but at the same time, like it's so much fun.
Yeah.
At the same time, and like you said, like it's nice to be able to get stuff done and like.
And then you can like spend more time on them
but
when
also,
they're back.
Exactly, and then like you are recharged and they are recharged, and you've been away from each other. So then when you have like the time together, it's special time, and you're out doing things,
and you're less burnt out. As well,
and if they're at school and they're learning, and you know they're obviously working so hard, and then they do need a little bit of downtime on the weekends, and you can just have those like special moments together. Like it is nice. It's just like you say, it's a big adjustment. And Arlo's like a year younger than George, and they've both started at the same time, which is crazy. So
it is really crazy actually. Like I remember when I was watching your YouTube videos all the way back when I was pregnant, and George just seemed so much older. Well, obviously he was a lot older, and I was always like one stage behind you, like with Arlo.
Yeah.
So I was always like watching yours, like what's the next stage? What's the next stage? And now it's like, but now they're in the same year. And it's
I
like,
know, but that's what it is. Like when they're like one, when George was one and Arlo was born, like, that's obviously a big difference because the milestones are so different.
Yeah.
And then obviously, like you say, like once in a year's time, there's going to be no difference between them. Like Arlo will be 5 and George will be 6, and that's just like nothing. Like
but I think it's this particular age, isn't it, where it's like such a big difference.
Hard,
but his talking's coming along well now.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
We've already decided that Liv's going to come and help me decorate the house because Liv's decorating skills are definitely up there and mine are not.
I don't know, just don't look too closely.
No, Jenny, I've just looked all
right.
around her house. Arlo's bedroom looks amazing. Like your garden, she's just turned like a new build garden that's like completely nothing into something that looks gorgeous. And luckily the house that we're moving into, fingers crossed, if it all goes through, already like basically the lady that did that for us, basically that lives there now, did all of that, and so I'd hopefully just have to maintain it. But you're gonna have to tell me how, because I have no idea what I'm doing.
I definitely can
gardening.
Help you. I mean, I don't know either, but
well, you know more than me. At least you'll try it.
Like
my garden currently in our house is so unkept, like not maintained. I literally cut the grass maybe once a year. No, okay, maybe not once a year. But like I don't do much. I definitely don't garden and like plant things or look after anything like at all. So
it's just been nice. Like I feel like a little old lady, like pottering about.
I
my
love
garden,
it though.
But it's just like,
but it's yours. This is your first like. Oh Jesus! Yeah, no, but it's nice because you've got something that is yours and you're looking after it and you're like.
It's like an escape.
Yeah.
As well, especially like. Yeah, it's just like it takes my mind off things, gardening.
It's 4 o'clock and my mum and the kids are not here, which means they've probably gone to the park. I'm going to give her a call in a second, but she's unpacked Molly's button-up box for us. So all of her food is in the freezer and in the fridge for her tonight. So she's got her food, we've got our food, Hello Fresh. I'm actually going to make me, my mum, the kids some food tonight. Ash is out with his friends, and so yeah, it'll just be a nice Friday evening with my mum and the kids. So yeah, that's what I'm about to do now. This is going to be dinner, a 15-minute meal. Perfect. I do think it's a little bit hilarious that the dog has a like food delivery thing and we have a food delivery thing. I think perhaps a bit bougie, but you know what, it is worth it. And to be fair, there's discount codes on both of those, so it makes it pretty affordable if you ask me. Anyway, battery on this is running out, so need to figure out how to charge it. Don't actually know. Dinner's ready. Yum. I'm going to get everything out of this table from in this cupboard. Is that alright? Like, you're not going to mess up your life? Let's start. Oh. we are starting to declutter a little bit for the house move that probably isn't happening for like 3, 4, 5 months maybe, but I feel like we've accumulated some stuff in some areas. So we're starting with this corner cupboard. Even if that's all I get done today, it's something I don't have to do in a couple months' time. So I've got out the first shelf. This is the contents of the first shelf. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. In a bin bag, just from that top shelf in that cupboard. We might have to get a skip.
No.
You want a salt vinegar rice cake?
No.
Right. Okay, this is actually not as bad as I thought it was. I just need to organise it a little bit, and I think I want to get rid of like all the flour and the sugar and everything before we leave. So like over Christmas and stuff, we need to like bake and do all the cakes and all the breads and everything, and just maybe plan some dinners around like things we've got in, like spices and stuff. Well, a lot of spices. But how much better do these two shelves look now? So much more empty. Like, I'm not being funny, we were just shoving stuff up there because we had the space too. And then obviously here we've just got glasses we actually use. Wine glasses, all of these like tumblers. I think maybe I should move that like there, because I don't use the wine glasses as much. I use these like every day. These little like cocktail and like, you know, short like alcoholic drinks, the cocktail glass at the back, champagne, and then we've just got like some special, like this is for like Ash has beer and stuff. And then like I say, these are like the everyday glasses. If I'm totally honest, I just use my water bottle like most times. Like most days I don't use a glass. Mugs on the other hand, we do use. They are all in use at the moment, not washed or in the dishwasher, so yeah. This is all like store cupboard stuff, and then we also have in here all of this stuff, all of that. Pretty much, I think we can definitely get through this. Like all of this stuff is stuff that we use like quite regularly, and I rebuy quite regularly, and like I always kind of want it in the house, but obviously over the next few months we'll just have to time it to like basically use up stuff we've got in the store cupboard for when we're moving. My best guess for actual moving date would be like February. I think it's a pretty decent time. Like our situation is that we have first time buyers, and they are like ready to go really like on the house as soon as kind of possible. They've like ordered their searches and like instructed their solicitors and everything, so they've like put some money down already, so they're like invested in this move process. We have also instructed our solicitors, so that part has started for the purchase and the selling of like both houses. And then the lady that we're buying from is moving into a new build. She just has to choose which exact new build that she's going into, like, but she's definitely chosen like the area that she's going to. She just has to choose like her, I don't know, preferred one. And then once the chain is complete is like when everything will start to like go. And I'm pretty sure like we're not going to hold anything up. We'll do everything as soon as possible. Hopefully so will everyone else, but yeah, we just wanted to get a head start really on the decluttering, because if I'm honest, there's a lot to do, and the stuff in the kitchen I feel like is probably the easiest task, because I know exactly what we use when we use it and I don't have to consult with anyone, whereas every other aspect of the house, like if I'm honest, I don't have much stuff. The kids have loads of stuff, Ash has loads of stuff, and the stuff that I have I'll be very, very, very brutal with. The stuff that Ash and the kids have, there are other people to navigate around, but I'll try and be as brutal with those. But I mean, like I say, with Ash's stuff, I can't really be that brutal. Like, it's his domain. I'm not gonna like tell him to throw away his childhood like action men if he doesn't want to. Best before date 2022. What? Daddy's out for a run. Can I help you?
Mummy,
Yes, Georgie.
can you please put some more time on?
Yes, of course I can. Would you like to go back out there and I'll come?
Okay. Mummy, come on.
Okay, this is a bit better. I feel like I use the spices the most, like in basically every single day I'll use something from there. Nuts, I tend to use these in like my breakfast and stuff. It's got like chia seeds and nut, like almonds and things like that. And then got pasta, rice, baking, and then flour. I feel like I use those like the least, and I can just take out nuts and access the baking and the flour. I'm supposed to put in this. I did have like onions and garlic and like potatoes and that in there, and it was like another shelf. But if I'm honest, all of that skin and that from onions would just fall on the floor and it's just annoying. So I've put them in here, in with the potatoes, and that's fine. So I don't really know what to use this for. Maybe I can put it somewhere else and have it as like paperwork or like, I don't know, maybe like the kids' drawings or something, I don't know. Okay, from the bottom all the way to the top, we are looking so much more organised in here. Very, very happy. And it didn't take very long, so I'm going to do like little bit by little bit across the next few months, and then hopefully it won't be this big, over, like, whelming task every single time. You're so hungry? Okay. Let's cook you some food. Yeah, George said he wants honey wrap.
Honey
And
wrap.
jam wrap. I have no idea where this wrap thing came from, but...
Honey wrap. This is mine.
Please can you get down to sleeves?
Why does Ellie have all my stuff?
Right, the socks, it was just an accident. That was just, Daddy put those on her by accident. And the learning tower is because Hallie is small and you are big. There you go, your wraps.
But I want
You want some? Yeah, and you can do it, just not when Hallie's using it. Love when my alarm goes off half an hour after I wake up. Okay, back from the school run, back from picking up food delivery. We've still got a few HelloFresh left, but the washing machine is going mental as I speak to you. You know when you just have one of those mornings where you just feel like really overstimulated over everything and nothing's even that bad, it's just... Well done, you got the breadsticks out. Well done, Hallie, good job. Having just one of them mornings where... I don't know, I just need to like have a coffee, reset. Okay, here's my shop. It came to like £72, but we have HelloFresh still for a couple of our meals. I think we've got 2 HelloFresh meals left. And so I need to get 5 meals for the week. So we've got a hell of a lot of milk because for some reason, every single week, my family seems to be going through this many pints of normal milk. I'm going to try and not touch the normal milk, like the semi-skimmed milk, and I'm going to go for this one, which is Plenish almond milk in things like porridge, or if I don't know, just like for breakfast and things like that. And then I'm going to go for barista oat milk in my coffees, which I'm going to have soon. The Plenish oat milk is supposed to be like a lot better for you than all the other oat milks because there's not anywhere near as much like added stuff than there is in like all the other own brand oat milks. Bingo! Then in terms of meat for dinners, I've got some shoulder steaks, which we're going to do a couple of slow cooker meals with. I feel like I'm going to do like either a chili con carne kind of vibe, but with like slow cooked pork shoulder steaks in there. And then the leftover chilies can make up like burritos or quesadillas or something, which we're going to have with the wraps. So that's 2 dinners right there. We've got a pack of sausages, which we're going to do one of my favourite sausage fusilli dinners with. So that's 3 meals. And then we've got a huge pack of chicken breasts. So we can do chicken fajitas. We've got some peppers and some red onions somewhere there, and a couple of other like chicken dinners. Like we've got a lot of things like rice and pastas, and I feel like we just need to use that stuff up because there's quite a lot of it. So we've got plenty of chicken, plenty of meat for the week. I'm kind of winging it a little bit more than I usually do, just because when I did this order, I was out and I didn't have like access to like the cupboards to know like what's in, like what supplies we have, but I have a rough idea, so we're winging it a bit this week and hopefully we can make do. I am very much a use what you've got in the cupboards kind of gal, so we'll make it work. Then for fruit and veg, I've mentioned some of it already, like the onions and the peppers for dinners, and obviously also spinach. Any kind of time we have like sausage pasta or anything like that, I'll always just add in spinach at the end just to give it a bit of greenery, a bit of life. I've also got then grapes for snacks, bananas for snacks and for breakfasts. We've got some easy peelers and then frozen blueberries and frozen raspberries for breakfast and for like pancakes and things like that. We love doing that, especially in the winter, because raspberries and blueberries don't keep particularly well in the winter. So we go for the frozen options and they work really well in things like muffins, porridge, all that kind of stuff. We've got some sweet potatoes. That was another meal I thought of, was a chickpea and sweet potato and spinach curry. That is why I also got the coconut milk, because we've got like a korma curry like paste pot thing in the cupboard, so I thought we could do one of those. So we've got plenty of dinners, which I'm happy with. Butter beans as well, because I love doing the Marry Me butter beans. We've got some creme fraiche in the fridge, we've got sun-dried tomatoes, and we can definitely make that one work. It's like just a really nice stew, loads of stock, loads of really good flavours, delicious, garlic, the lot. Got bacon, lardons and eggs, and we've also got some grana padano, which will make up a really nice carbonara. We've got some mushrooms in the fridge as well, so that's why I thought of that one. Randomly, these waffles were on offer when you bought frozen fruit, so I was like, I'll just grab those. They were basically worked out free, so I was like, I'll get them. Things like sultanas for snacks and for breakfast. We've got some cheese here, so feta, and also Pilgrim's Choice cheddar, which was on offer. Callie has joined us for this part. For the snacks, of course, we've got salt and vinegar rice cakes. The kids are obsessed with these, and they're better obviously than having crisps. I bought some fancy chocolate and salted caramel rice cakes for myself. I'm sure the kids will try and have a few of those, but their dark chocolate is trying to curb. This is trying to curb my sweet tooth obsession, but I mean, hopefully it'll do the job. Toothpaste for the kids, and then just some sugar for teas, and then some crisps for Ash during the week. He has like little packed lunches he makes himself for lunch at work, and that is everything that I have put together. The other HelloFresh meals we've got are teriyaki steak, and then also king prawn chorizo and tagliatelle. That's the one that I suggested having today. We were gonna have this yesterday, but we had like one extra than we thought, so we'll have one of these basically today. And that is everything that I got this week. Like I say, that was about £70, and then the HelloFresh that I got with my discount code that I think I shared in last week's vlog, that was 5 meals for 4 people, which works out to like £30 or £35, I think. On average, we're spending about £100 a week on food still, which is pretty decent considering it just feels like all the prices are just going up so much.
Oh
You want a banana? You've got bananas left in here. Don't get those ones, these ones.
oh, my banana.
Your banana. Would you like to open it, or would you like me to open it?
My apples.
You open it, okay. But yeah, we're gonna have to try and get onto the like trying to use up everything in the cupboards and stuff over the next few months, especially because we're gonna have Christmas and stuff, which is good timing. We're gonna have Christmas whilst we're probably trying to pack up the house. Like, if everything went really well, we'd be like moving in January. I think probably more likely is like, you did your banana. I think probably more likely is like February, March. Like, let's just be, err on the side of caution. And let's be honest, everyone could just pull out at any moment. Like, no one's put any money down and stuff other than like the people that are buying our house. So yeah, we'll just keep all our fingers crossed, and fingers crossed that nothing goes wrong on our side. That's all we can do.
Dream last night. Did everything I never do in real life. I stepped into a room, told everyone to be quiet, cause I had something to say, blew everybody away.
Good morning. I've dropped both the kids off at school/nursery, and drop off was like fine this morning pretty much for both kids. No tears from either child. Like, can we just, I'm here for it. I'm back. I've just filmed a little raincoat try on because I've been trying to look for just one good raincoat, like one that I really like and it is going to last me for years and years and years. That's all I am asking for. One that I like the look of, that is actually going to keep me dry, because difference between water resistant and waterproof is significant. I want waterproof coats that don't look ugly. They all do. Shock. I feel like I've probably got one I like, but I've still got a little bit of a gripe with it. I wish it was perfect. Not quite perfect, but way better than the others. Anyway, I am going to make myself a coffee. I've got some editing to do today. I don't know how much I've vlogged, really. I don't know how much is on this vlog. I feel like I started it like on Friday last week, and it is now Tuesday, but I took a little break over the weekend and stuff, so I'm not really sure what this video is going to be like. I do feel like I am in a bit of a rut with vlogging, and I don't really know why, because my life is my kids, and like now that they're, you know, at school and slash nursery 3 days a week, I feel like I do have a bit more time to put into content and put into creative ideas that aren't based around them. Like, of course I'm a mum, and that's like my main identity, and that's probably why a lot of you guys follow me, because you can probably relate on those levels. But as the kids get older, especially like now that Georgia started school, what do I have interest in? Like I feel like I'm in a bit of a rut, like personally, not just like on here. I feel like I don't really know what it is that I'm doing, like what it is that I am interested in, that makes me tick, like a bit of an identity crisis maybe. I don't really know, but yeah, that's kind of just how I'm feeling about everything. Maybe it's not just me, maybe we're all feeling a little bit like that since our kids have started school and whatever. I had like a job opportunity come my way, and it was like a proper job, like a paid job, 9 to 5 kind of vibe, but doing content creation. Like it was just really strange. It was like for a brand, like it was for a company, and I would like work specifically for that company, like running their social media basically. And like they offered it to me. I didn't like go searching for this at all. I'm not looking for a like 9 to 5 at all, because I can't really do that with the kids at the moment, because I'm obviously like there at drop off and pick up and stuff, and I couldn't then, I don't want, the thing is I probably could do that, but I don't want to. Like I'm so incredibly lucky that I've got the option to pick up my kids and drop my kids off at school and nursery, and have, you know, a few days off with Hallie, and then have the weekends, and like I am my own boss, and I can choose and pick and choose what I do. And still make enough money to like pay my bills. You know, I will never ever take that position for granted, because that's just not, it's just not reality for so many of us. Like my mum was a single mum for a long time, and she had to work in London. Like she would leave at 7, get back at 7. She'd barely see me during the week, and then our weekends were really special together, but she didn't see me during the week, and I don't want that to be my sort of relationship with my kids. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm really close with my mum, and I don't begrudge her for that at all. Obviously, like, she had to do that to make ends meet, but I don't have to. And if I did it, it would be a choice, and I don't want to make that choice. Like, I want to see my kids more, and like I say, I'm very, very, very lucky that I have the choice, rather than it being like a forced thing where to make ends meet I have to do that. But yeah, it was just an interesting proposition from this company. But yeah, I think I'm kind of happy with how things are going. I just don't know where it's going. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just want to make content that I enjoy, other people obviously enjoy, and it's not just going to get samey like constantly. But I am really liking like leaning into the budgeting side of things a little bit more, because that is very me. Like, it's a very me Shan thing. Like, I do like a spreadsheet, I do like budgeting, I really like saving money, saving up for things, getting out of debt, like all of that stuff. Like, I really genuinely love talking about. But it can just be a bit tricky on the internet to do that when obviously people are struggling, and you know, maybe they are in debt, and you don't want to demonize debt like at all, because we've literally all been in debt. Like, if you haven't been in debt, like, give yourself a pat on the back, because wow, like if you live in 2025, it is so incredibly easy to get into debt, and it's so incredibly hard to get out of it. So yeah, I don't know, I just want to tread carefully in that space, I guess. But yeah, like I say, I'm enjoying it. I just need to kind of find find my wave and ride it a little bit. But if anyone has any suggestions on what you want to see from me and what you, my actual audience, would like to see, then let me know down in the comments. But I think I'm going to leave the vlog here because I've got, well, clothes to tidy up, I've got editing to do coming out of my ears, and I've, yeah, just got a hell of a lot of mortgage stuff and all of that stuff behind the scenes to try and figure out. I've got a meeting with my mortgage advisor tomorrow to see if we can like sort out something for the new house. Obviously, like, we do think that we can get the mortgage for the new house. It's just how affordable it's going to be, like whether the interest rate is going to be really high, because I'm self-employed, blah de blah de blah, all of that jazz. But yeah, for now, I'm gonna love you, Nikki, and we'll catch up in the next one. Bye guys.
'Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby.